Ooh, hello. Let me know when you can hear me and see me while I just start kind of sketching. I'm gonna turn on the chat off to this side. I'm just gonna look on my laptop so I can see the comments because I can't really see it. I'm recording with my phone. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, hi, Nula. All right, I do see comments. Can you hear me okay? I think I have to change this to all chat. Okay. Now I can see you. And I'm trying to zoom in a little. Sorry for my shadow. It moves really fast. Maybe like so. There we go. Sounds good. Yay. Okay, perfect. So I'm working on this collection of memories of movie nights. I've got 2 paintings down. I have a few that I sketched out that are kind of off to the side I'm going to use as reference. But I'm going to try to do a really quick sketch of what I'm painting today. And it is going to be a portion of the inside of like a Blockbuster. That's kind of what started my whole theme. So I also have my background music, which isn't playing right now. So let me just get that back on. And then, like before, just let me know if you can't hear it, or it's too loud, or it's too soft. Whoops. Just gonna hit play. Actually, I might have to turn off my stream so that it doesn't reverberate on all sides. Can you hear the music okay? And then I will put the stream off to the side on my iPad so I can read your comments. You can kind of see them here, but I can't see them on the screen. There it is. Sounds good. Is that just my sound, or is that the music sound as well? So music sounds fine. Thank you. Cool. Perfect. Well, the iPad is waking up so I can see what I'm doing. So if you ever been to a Blockbuster back when they were very popular and they were everywhere, this was like my Friday night thing to do after school. I would like save up my money every other week, and whenever a new movie would come out or something, my sister and I would race over there to try to be first in line to get the new movies. And didn't always get them because they had limited copies, and it was always a fight to try to get the movies we wanted. So I just remembered them having a lot of these standalone things in between. They were kind of like half walls. Hang on, let me turn that down just a smidge. I feel like there were a lot of these sort of, I don't know, are they half walls? Whatever they were. That they had movies on both sides. So they just created aisles, and you could walk all the way down and basically choose the movies you wanted. So I just want to have a little bit of that visible on both sides. And the back wall, which right now looks like nothing, It's probably very, very light also for you. You might not be able to see any of this. Oh, 1 second. Okay. If I watch, can I watch my own from another device? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, and I'll just turn that down 1 second. Okay. Cool. And also, let's see. I need some light. A little bit better. Okay, how is this? Is this still good? I'll move this over like that, and you can kind of see it a little bit better. Okay. So I'm trying to do a 3D perspective on a tiny sheet of paper. This is 3x3" watercolor paper. I just cut, and sometimes I just go in and I start painting, but I wanted to try and have a little bit of a sketch because it kind of needs to be proportionate. Well, not really, but at least a little bit accurate with the perspective, at least. Because otherwise it'll be really, really skewed. So I'm gonna try to make it look like a room, and then I'll just have like these half walls, like I said, sort of jutting out, and then I'll paint around it, and should give the illusion that we're inside a Starbucks, inside a Blockbuster, and that's the aim. You got it. Kiddo woke up. No problem. So I also remember like my senior year, I think it was, I was really into scary movies there for a while. I'm not sure what happened to that, but that's over. But for a really long time, I was very much into scary movies, and I I remember renting, like waiting for the Saw series, SAW. Hi, Kezia. Yes, surprise. Surprise, I'm on YouTube today. What in the world? Who am I even? I'm trying to be really, really good about the time today because I started right at 3, so I'm hoping I can do 45 minutes ish, and then it'll be time to go get the boys at the bus stop. So I put my phone on do not disturb because I'm recording right here on my phone, streaming from my phone, so I have the do not disturb on. I don't know if my alarm will go off or not. So I'm making it a point to look at the clock. Let me see, I'm gonna set my iPad up so I can see your messages a little bit better without having to turn so far to read them. Bear with me. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that whole Saw time in my life. I was really into them. I think I purchased, you know, at one point you were able to buy DVDs. You could buy DVDs from them, and I think I purchased like five for 25 or something like that. There was like a whole series when they would allow you to buy, you know, their old DVDs. Or I bought all the Saw. I think I had 1, 2, and 3 at the time. It was right before I moved to Florida, or right after. No, before I moved to Florida. As this kind of started in high school, and then it fizzled out when I went to college. But it took a while. Can I make this bigger so that I can read your comments right on the screen? I hope so. Right now it doesn't show me the comments, but I think you said something, Kezia. I just saw your name. Okay. Hi. Loved Saw until about the third one. Same. So I think it's around that time they also started coming out with more gory movies than scary movies. It became like this huge fad. Like everybody was doing something really kind of disgusting, I think. And I just lost interest one day. Um, Now I'm just like, how was I even watching those? No idea. But I did for a while. Like for a while, I collected them. I had all the creepy movies, um, and I watched every single one. 28 Days Later, Saw, um, Cabin Fever, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like all of them. All of those, I had dozens of them. And I didn't just collect them, I actually did watch them. Like every October, I would watch several of them in the month. Like I watched all the Halloweens. I think I started them further, like whatever came out around the 2000s. From that point on until maybe 2005, 2006. So anything that came out around that time, I definitely watched. And then eventually they came out with that movie Hostel, and I think that turned me off of everything after that. I was just like, ugh, that's gross. I don't want that. I don't want to watch those anymore. So I remember racing to Blockbuster the year I think that Saw 2 came out. Maybe before then. Was Blockbuster still around? It must have been earlier than that. It must have been some other movie. But I definitely remember. Oh, yeah. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Scream. All of those. I used to watch all of those. And I remember fighting some guy because I was like, I was here first. Like, I was looking for this movie, and then I set it down. I don't know why I set it down, but he picked it up behind me. But I had made like a pile of what I was renting, and I kind of set them down. And this kid just looked through my list and took my movie and went and rented it before I had a chance to say anything. So I was really upset. But, you know, he was like, I'll have it back tomorrow. I said, but it's a 2-day rental. Like, I'll have it back tomorrow. But so we argued, but he was like, this is the only thing I'm renting. You're renting like 1,000 things. Like, you'll be fine. So, I mean, he wasn't wrong. But it's on principle, right? It's on principle. That was mine. I was here first. I got it first. You should have been on time, dude. Anyway, let me see comments. How are you? How are you, Kezia? We missed you at my live earlier. At one point, it became too much for me too. Trust me. It was just like, why? Why am I doing this? I couldn't imagine really watching that now with kids in tow, you know? And someone told me even I used to just love watching Criminal Minds. I mean, that's still my favorite police procedural TV show of all time. And I would still happily watch it now, even though my friend told me, when you have kids, you won't be able to watch this. And I'm like, no, I need to I need to know stuff. This is teaching me what not to do. Like, watch out for these people, watch out for that. Oh, learn about behavior, all of that stuff. I feel like it's equipped me a little bit, you know? But those were good times. I'm good. Yeah, I thought I would join Cat's Live, then saw your notification, but it shows nothing, so I had to join him. Oh no, that's okay. How are the babies doing? Hope they're good. All right, so I think I'm only gonna do this. Okay, I hope you can see a little bit of the sketch. So I always debate whether I should paint first or outline first, and I think lately I feel like I've done better outlining first, so I'm gonna do that. It's not really what I did with the other two, but then I ran into some trouble because paint was already on there, and this watercolor is a little bit chalky when it dries. So I'm gonna do the lining first, and I'm gonna use here it is. I'm gonna use a Micron pen because it is archival ink, which means it doesn't fade over time, and it is also waterproof. So once it fully dries, I can paint over it without worry of it smudging. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be checking in on your comments. So hope you can see everything okay and music isn't too loud and all that. So just keep me posted if anything gets loud or whatever, or too low, or if my shadow is in the way. Garen, what did you say? Garen has the week off. It's a mix of seeing family, homework orders. I think we have the balance. That's good. I've been meeting a lot of people in person literally this whole week, all of last week almost. It's been very busy, but it's been really fulfilling and good. I think I was telling everyone on my Instagram live. I went live this morning before I went out. It was really, really good. I'm going to try to stay this way so that the painting for you is kind of straight. And I'm gonna really, really try not to worry too much about being super precise here. I mean, this isn't meant to be that. It's really just meant to be a memory of a time and a souvenir of a time. So I just wanted to evoke that whole feeling and that vibe. I don't really want it to make you feel like you're in the Blockbuster. You can, some people might feel like they are once I'm done, but I'm not trying to make it exact. I just want to kind of show it. It's really hard to draw live, like nothing straight. This floor is crooked. It's fine, I'll adjust that when I paint. But yeah, this is my first time going live on YouTube, like publicly. So I'd like to do these often because I really miss being on YouTube and filming and editing and uploading videos. I have fallen off of doing them regularly. So if I can fill in with one of these once in a while, I think that would make me feel better. It would make me feel like I'm getting something done, and I'd be really happy with that. Okay, so these I don't really need them to show, so I will probably let the movies on the wall speak with that side. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry for just a little bit. Get rid of all these. What are these called? Shavings? No, that's for pencils. Anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'll leave this for now. I had actually already started this, but so I'll use this for something else. But I do have 2 more, so hopefully I can do these. If not today, they will be over the weekend, and in my next video I'll show you how they all turned out. Maybe not this next video. My next video actually is supposed to be me showing how the final memories of Boston turned out, how I packaged it for my patrons and everything that they got. Now that everyone's received it, I think I can actually finish that video and upload it. So I'm going to try to upload that hopefully next week. I'll try. I might combine and do that and also include showing the products, because I've made products, so I'm making products out of them to put in my shop. So I might do that. Oh, you've been talking, Kezia. Let me catch up. What are you talking about over here? Let me see. Finishing an order, then stacking the dishes. We're running out. Oh yeah, I hear that. Sounds very good. Thank you. Attending 2 lives on a Friday. I know. I wasn't planning on doing 2, but what happened was I was not really like rushing, but I had stuff to do this morning, and but I really wanted to go live because I was working on my Traveltober paintings, which that will be on one of our upcoming videos as well. I have so many videos that are started. Um, but I have 4 paintings left. So I did one 2 days ago, and I did two today, and I have one last one, which I kind of want to paint quickly over the weekend so I can post it next week. And so, yeah, I did two of them live today. I wasn't sure that I'd be back on time and awake to go live right now, but I just feel like I've been running nonstop and I feel really frazzled. So I thought, why not take a break and paint and just enjoy this peaceful process of creating. And because I always go live on Instagram and I'm super comfortable there, I want to build my comfort going live on YouTube. So I decided to jump in with both feet. Cat is here. Hey, Cat. Welcome. Look where I am. What in the world? Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Um, Literally, thank you so much for you all for being here. Like, you embolden me whenever I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this when I'm all alone, and you never let me be all alone, even though it's late for you. I really appreciate it. So thank you for hanging out. Let's see. Hi friends. Hey, hey. Good plan reset. Yes, it always makes me feel like I've reset. I chose to nap with the kid earlier. Couldn't make the second live. Sorry. No, I went live. Are you talking about Cat? They went live twice today. Wait, was it twice? I think it was twice because I got 2 notifications, but I don't know if it was 2 notifications or if it was because I didn't like swipe off of it that it was still there. But I feel like they did. You go twice, Cat? I feel like you did. Anyway, I went earlier. I went on like, what time was it? 8 a.m. my time? Like, no, 9 something my time, which would have been your 3 p.m. ish. It was definitely your afternoon because I was getting ready to leave and I was on for like an hour. Um, yeah, I was on about an hour and change, and it was very productive. And you're on Patreon, so you'll see when I post. I had to really like run like a mad dash out of here after that, so I haven't shared it yet, but I will do a post for Patreon keys. Yes, so you'll see it when I post there, the photo of the three. I painted an antique shop, a compass, and a backpack, like a very very loved backpack that's traveled, that's been through, it's been through life. And so I'm gonna be doing the last one sometime this weekend. I'd like to be done with it so I can start figuring out my products that will come out of that. I am missing a line over here, but I think I'll leave that alone. I'm just gonna build up the yellow here first, and then I'm gonna get my dark carpet. I think last time I'm pretty sure I settled on like a bluish gray, which I think is what I'll do again. I did it twice, 11 and 3. See, I thought so. By the time I saw the 3 p.m. one, because when I woke up, I definitely saw that you'd been live. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They go live early today. And then I was literally running around getting my stuff together, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure they go live again. I feel like they go live again. And as I was saying that, I think I saw another notification, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. But I was telling Nula I was trying to, it's been my accountability to make sure I finish my work and actually do go live. And it gives me a chance to engage with you all, and it gives me a chance to unwind, let my thoughts out, work through my process, and talk about my projects a little bit more. So I really wanted to get a chance to do that as well. So I think I waited a little bit because I wasn't sure if you were going to be done, if it was going to be a short one at 3 or a longer one. And I always enjoy when you join. So I'm glad we were able to chit chat a bit earlier as well. That was great. It was a really fun session. A lot of people showed, like way more people than normal. I had like brand new people, 2 brand new people that were really chatty. It was really good. It was fun. I mean, chatty good, like friendly and giving advice and encouragement and stuff, which is always amazing. Yeah, first live was for me. I said I would miss their regular live because a friend was coming. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, did it twice. First one for Keith, yeah, nice. They went live 11 for me, then my friend canceled. Oh, come on, friend. Appreciate you. Yes, we always appreciate Kat. So good, such an amazing friend. One kid standing on the rocking chair and one about to fall asleep. Guess which is which? Oh, babies, love them. They keep us on our toes. My big boys are today. They each wore a T-shirt that they're dressed up as a character, like a book character. So they either have a T-shirt that has that character on it, or they dress up in the style of the character. So my oldest dressed up as Greg. Is it Greg or Craig from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? That's who he's dressed as. Long white T-shirt. He's like, I just need a really long white T-shirt and a black pair of shorts, but maybe jeans because I like jeans. So he's wearing black jeans and a very very long white T-shirt, like bright white. And he ended up throwing on like one of those black hoodies because he lives in hoodies and he's like his mom like that. So I allow it. I won't complain. And my second one, who only wants dinosaurs and sharks right now, and they had to have the book, so you couldn't just wear the outfit. You have to have either a graphic novel or a book novel that has that character. So he has one of his books, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, that he brought with him, which also just happens to be black and white cover. So he was really excited to match his book on top of like matching the character's outfit. My second one is wearing a T-Rex shirt, and he has a book called um, You Should Never Touch a Shark or something like that. Or You Should Never Touch a Dinosaur. And he was very excited to walk out of here with screeching sounds heading to the bus stop. And the last big guy, my 5-year-old, he wore a Mickey Mouse t-shirt and had a Mickey Mouse storybook with him called Mickey and His Friends Are Looking for Starry Night, because Minnie Mouse wants to see a starry night and they keep going to these different places to try and find them, and every time they can't, until eventually they go home and the stars are right there. It's a really cute little story. He loves them. He is learning to read and he's already reading so well, which is just, I'm amazed. I'm trying to keep up. So they had a little parade, and if you had an outfit that matched your book, then you were able to walk in the parade and show the rest of the school and whichever parents could make it. Sadly, I couldn't make it because, like I said, I had those meetings. So it was just them. It's coming along, building some depth, make it look 3D. Sounds like World Book Day here. Oh yeah, I think they do that. The last school didn't do this exact way, but this one, that was fun. They really enjoyed it, and they all 3 really love to read, so I think it was really nice for them to be able to have that and actually think about the books they own and which character they could be, because they were just not allowed to wear masks and not allowed to it couldn't be anything scary, and it couldn't be no masks and nothing scary. So whichever character you picked, even though Gabriel, my second, he wanted a T-Rex, it's not a scary T-Rex, it's like a bubbly, friendly T-Rex face that he had. So alright, I think I'm gonna do the rows up here because I know that there were rows of like new released movies up here, and then some were kind of on the wall fairly high, right? Didn't they go like really high? I feel like they did. So I'm just gonna do like bits, and I'm trying to stay conscious of the direction for the perspective, where they're all kind of going towards the right vantage point, roughly. I'll leave that side, it's too far out. And then I'll leave that, I'll just draw the shapes, I think. But then I might get lost, so maybe I should. Maybe I should have a few lines. Alright, let me catch up. Wow, I'm missing a lot of messages. Let's see. Oh yeah, the kids. So who was it? Who was standing on the standing on the rocking chair? That Isio. Hectic schedule for you folks with kids. It's a huge benefit. I just have to negotiate with the big Brian. Yep, and also Brian is awesome. Sorry, I have my stuff is beeping at me, so I'm gonna make sure I keep it off because otherwise I'll be getting text messages all throughout this. Oh wow, look at the time. It's already 3:30. I need to move. Okay. All right, this is okay for now. I think I'm going to start drawing the movies on here. And I think when I sketched this out, I only really used a few colors, but like when you look at it, in reality, there's all these different colors of like movie covers, and all the posters and stuff. Oh yeah, there were posters and stuff on the wall. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. I'm not really trying to create posters. So I know there's always a lot of blues, a lot of browns, some blacks, some reds. Like movie covers almost always have some kind of vibrant color on there. So I'm gonna try to make this look like that. But I'm just gonna do squares just to keep it simple. What were you saying? I just read something. Let me go back a little bit. Oh wow, I've literally missed so much. Okay. That's great. Thank you, Kat. Always welcome friendly people. I love that. I know they were really fun. I'm glad I was able to join them off and offline when you're live. I know. I'm trying to figure out that sweet spot. Like lunchtime, sadly Fridays doesn't work. I have a standing appointment. So if ever that doesn't happen, it'll be closer to lunchtime. But sometimes that's your dinner time too. So we'll see. We have Never Touch a Shark. Oh yay! It's such a cute book, and he loves that he has like the tactile elements to it, where he can like touch the book and has little pieces that stick out, which make it so much more fun. And then they're at the point now where they don't want me to read anymore. They're like, wait, I can do it. So I'm just letting them do it. But it's fun. It's a fun age. Ours is obsessed with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. New book available for pre-order soon, I think. I don't remember what the title is, but I think his brother is in a band. Is that right? It's like him with a guitar on the cover. It's a black and white book. It looks almost like the old school diaries that we used to have that we could lock, with little keys. So yeah, he's just wearing black and rocking it out there with the electric guitar. And now, of course, Micah wants to play the guitar. So yeah, that's coming up on that time when instruments are gonna start getting loud in the house. So sounds like we're book day. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. We live vicariously through you. That's right, we try. Garen hates dress up, so we wore a t-shirt. This is Gabriel. Gabriel does not like to dress up unless he's in a mood. Like he has to be in a season. It's like right now he's into this one Black Panther pajamas. They're winter pajamas, so they're like the zip up one. It's like really, really warm. But as soon as he gets home from school, he runs to his closet, to like his laundry basket, because he leaves it there every day. And then he puts on the thing, the little, it's not even a suit, but he calls it a suit. his Black Panther suit, and he runs wild. I think it's just because it's comfortable. You know, it's a winter thing, so it's like long arms, long legs, and it keeps him warm and cozy. It's thick. And basically, yeah, he plays around with that. Sometimes he'll put the mask on top of it, the Black Panther mask. Sometimes he won't. And then at the end of the night, he'll put on his PJs and he'll put it back in the basket for the next day. I'm like, you can kind of put it in the laundry, but I don't want to wash that every single day. So he's started to just leave it out and then wear it again the next day. Same, he just stays in the house. But if he goes to play outside, then I have to wash it because I don't do bugs. And I'm sure there would be like creepy ants or something in there if I left it. But yeah, this is where we are. And when I said we're gonna dress up as this, he's like, no, thank you. I don't want to wear a costume. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry to bug you. Um, let me see. Last year he saw boys in a class with Iron Man, Spider-Man, etc. and loved it. Yeah. Hey, Nola's back. Hi. When I asked this year if he wanted them, he said no thanks. Literally the same. No thanks. I want my t-shirt. So we're back on t-shirts. I'm like almost child-free friend. Still gets the parent jokes, you know? I love that part. That's the best part. Um, my bed is Isio. My bed was totally Isio. Yeah, Isio always standing on furniture. See? Totally. I love that. Autumn Washi Queen. Oh, I know. I can't wait for mine. Well, I have asked her to hold off on sending mine because I want to order more stuff in a couple of weeks here for eHearts. So it might be a bigger package, bigger thing with all the goodies. And I'm excited to have them. So I'm just doing the red ones first because I don't want to mix and match the paint too much. So I can be done with one color at a time. It'll just make it easier when I switch. Where should I go next? I'll do like a weird dark color for those nature movies, or I mean, they don't have to be nature related movies, but sometimes, you know, there's like darker colors. So we'll do like a deep green for some of these slots. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna fill this in until there's no more space, or I'll leave a few slots blank. And then I'm just gonna write new release here at the top with my hand lettering pen marker, brush marker. Let's pick something that's not already on here. What's this? I don't know what that is. It's a weird brown. That doesn't look good. Make it darker. Quick. It looked weird. Let's see what else we got. I'll praise her to what she got us. Independent boys, yeah. Exactly. The diaper, I cannot. Okay. What else can I use here? Some greens, some blues. I think I'll add in some blues and then some blacks, and that should be good. These just remind me of like the huge cassette tapes, like the really big. What are they called? Containers? Not containers. What are they called? Boxes? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right? How they all just were. Yeah. I mean, I also could have just done a wall of like blue boxes because they could be in like the Blockbuster case, but I guess the Blockbuster case only went at the register. I'm also trying to remember parts of this process. I feel like I used to bring whatever was on the shelf if it was an older movie, it was on the shelf itself, but if not, they had to put it in the Blockbuster case for me. You know, that one that said "Be kind, rewind." So some of this wasn't blue on the wall, right? Do you remember? Karen loves all the Julia Donaldson Gruffalo. Which ones are those? Julia Donaldson books. I have to look them up. So they're PJs. Yes, they are PJs. They are Black Panther pajamas, but they're meant for cold temperatures. So they're like that almost fleece material, the thick, with a zipper. It looks like a onesie basically, but for bigger boys. It doesn't have like the foot. What is it called? The little foot thing, like the sock. I don't know. I don't even know what to call things anymore. Also, I'm forgetting that this is going to be recorded, so people get to hear how my brain actually works. That's great. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's just cut off at the arms here and at the ankles. So his feet are out, but they're nice and thick. So when it gets cold out, those are great to wear around the house. They're very comfy. Maybe that's all it is. Like, he's very comfortable in them and he just is enjoying that part. But he's making it sound like I can't live without these. So we're like, okay, guy, you wouldn't even touch these a month ago, and now they're like your favorite thing to wear. So it's très bizarre. But yeah, it is where we are now. It's our current situation. Let's see. I'm missing something. Love her books. We've read most and know the TV versions of that by heart too. Oh yeah. He thinks the superhero suit. Yeah, they're pajamas. He knows they're pajamas. He just calls it his superhero suit. It's a good idea saving shipping. I know. I'm trying because funds are tight. Wishes were beautiful. I'm still contemplating sharing, especially after she canceled today. No, you're funny. Keep them all, Kezia. Keep them all. I'm not mad because it means I get all of these live chats via social media. Oh yeah, you are welcome. What time is it? I need to keep moving. I have about 10 minutes, so I think we'll only have time for one of these paintings, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. I think once I start adding the outlines, it'll look more like DVDs than it does right now, or CDs, movies, VHS, whatever they were. I think that's fine. Just filling in the gaps with some of these darker colors, and then I should be good. As soon as I wrote that, he woke up again. It's okay. I'm so tempted. Put in the box. I know what you mean. Oh yes. Gruffalo is so good. I think she's a British author, written hundreds of books, and some have been recreated for TV. That's really nice. I'm gonna look that up. Where the Wild Things Are. I do know that title. Yes. Didn't they do like a YouTube, not a YouTube thing, a Netflix thing about this? Or it sounds like a different title, but I have heard that for sure. Look it up, because yeah, my boy loves to read, and I've been asked by the teachers to start giving him things that are slightly more challenging, because apparently my little dude is a little too advanced for his class. So I mean, that's great. That's great. I just have to keep up. That's all. I'm like, okay, fantastic. Tell me what I need to do. She said, well, just have him read more, just more challenging things. And so whatever he's reading now has less and less pictures, but he's really fast. He's a fast reader as well. So anyway, let's see. His eldest loved it, then her second, but we surpassed our obsession. Another one I like. Everyone wants to join the live. Just bring him. He wants to join. He wants to say hi to Sandra. He knows. Press return too quickly. Does that one have a tall, scary-looking character? Which one? Are you talking to me, Kezia? Probably not. Sent you a link to the Gruffalo. Your kids will love it too. Thank you, any age. Awesome. I don't like snails. She's lucky. Some say it's too dark, but Gruffalo always reminds me of it. Yeah, we highly recommend, especially at Christmas. Yes. Also, my oldest has officially started listening to Christmas music like 4 or 5 days ago. He's ready. He's like, can we play this? I am tired of this heat. Like, I need some Christmas in my life. And I'm like, yes, you are so mine. You are so my child. Yeah, kids just don't know the VHS rewind struggle. They just don't get it. Like, getting a movie that you can't wait to watch and then getting home and it not having been rewinded. Oh my god, the frustration. There's nothing like it. There was nothing like it. I felt very, very, unlike myself, I should say, very murderous when that happened. And it was like, come on, people. You know, especially when it was like a new Bruce Willis. Ugh, I love Bruce Willis. He's my favorite actor. There's a couple, but he's high up there. Yeah, it was like, come on, man. You gotta do this right. Okay, I'm pretty sure on the side there were sometimes movies, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that. Maybe just make it like a light gray or something else, because I don't want it to be too light, but I don't want it to be super dark either. I'm just gonna give it some definition, and then I'm done. I'll let that dry. When it's dry, I'll do the lettering. Here, actually, I could do the lettering because that part is dry. And I need to add a little bit of shade, some shadows, deeper tones here in the corners, a little bit underneath the shelves. And then pretty much I'll do the outlining and that'll be it. But I have like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna have to be running through this. So chat amongst yourselves. If I don't get a chance to comment on your messages, I will after. But yeah, awesome first start on my YouTube live adventure. So do you think I can do this like once a week? Maybe every other week? Maybe I can try every other week, since I do once a week on Instagram. I want to try and get more consistent, so I don't know if I should do once, if I should do twice. Is this better than Instagram? Is Instagram better? I don't know, but this at least will be saved. But when I need to do, whenever, you know, I'll have eventually a need for shenanigans, so Instagram lives will still be available for that. But I'm trying to think ahead and think about what else I can do for YouTube. So where is it dry? Maybe here. No, that's not dry. I should wait for this part. So this is where I throw in some of me, because I know it was not written in calligraphy at Blockbuster at all. But this is Sandra World, so we can't not have calligraphy or lettering here. It's just not how we flow. Yeah. New release. Had a mild panic attack just now thinking I misspelled it, but we're good. Yes. What do we think? Is this clear? Is this visible? Sorry, my screen is moving. I like it. It's looking good. Just gonna deepen some of these tones, some of these corners. but I think I should sign with the other pen. I'm worried this one will feather because this one is not waterproof. When it's wet, it's still 3. Cool. I'm just trying to make it less blurry, but I don't think it's gonna do it. But at least it's done. I think it looks good. So all together, I have these 3. So for now, I might go live a little more often because I have 2 more to paint. So if you guys like it on YouTube, let me know. I'll come back on YouTube, and that way I can save them here. And that's it, I think, for today. Because I literally have like another minute, so I'm just gonna catch up to your messages. And let me see. I love it when you guys are live. You're so chatty. It's awesome. Let me see. Where did I stop? The VHS struggle. Yes. Rewind with a pen. Just rewind on the audio tapes. Yes, nobody gets that. Well, this generation just doesn't understand the struggles at all. When they got tangled, oh my god. Oh my god. Or when they had like that little piece that would kind of like fold and you'd have to unscrew the top of the VCR, and like I used to have to do the alcohol swab around to clean the head. Oh my gosh. Memories. Alright, so that's my alarm. I've got a couple minutes to get. I have 5 minutes. Let me really finish this really quick. You would record stuff to get the right place. Yep. Worst thing when you accidentally record over something. Oh, this happened to me too many times. He'd be saying hi as soon as he heard Sandra's voice. No. Hi, baby E. Tired of the heat. I saw your story celebrating the cold. I can't wait. Sunday night's gonna be like 52 degrees. I am so excited. Like, so excited. Let me see. I've got a few messages left. Mommy, Auntie Sandra to chat. I know. We need to go live together, Kezia. I will plan it out, I promise. Glad you could join. Glad you could join for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try to alternate and build up my YouTube again, because that's what I really need to do for right now. It's what I really want to be doing. I love being on Instagram, but everything they're changing is constantly like making it harder to engage with people and grow. So I'm gonna try to do that here, at least even if it's just once a week for now, just to get back on track. But eventually I'd love to be able to do a video, a live stream, a video, like alternating weeks. That way, because I'm always working on something, so there will always be something like this that I can be painting or working on. So yeah, so I'll finish the rest of this, and then I'll save this so people can watch it back. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna have to log off here so I can head out and get the boys from the bus stop. And I will see you next week. Bye, friends.